Open Head Confessions, Part 3. Okay, so what am I confessing today, and what do I want this topic to really be about? All right, so I must confess, I just went to a free pantry near the Blue Ridge Mall. If you are near Hendersonville or Asheville, I highly recommend coming over here because there is a fully stocked pantry of all sorts of canned goods and feminine care. Why am I even sharing this? Well, this actually relates to the new global cycle that is about to take shape, already technically has, the 2027 shift. If you're into human design, you already know about this. I did a class on this back in 2021, and I talked about how people were going to be able to have more access to free food. We're seeing in a lot of areas, especially around here, there's some community gardens. There's now free pantries of food popping up because people have lost their SNAP benefits. I'm not trying to get political. This is literally just humanity shifting and changing in real time. And so just like I wondered, just like my open head and my first line wondered, when I learned about the 2027 global shift, and I learned that it was going to start in 2020, enter the pandemic, right? I had wondered if we're going into this more receptive era with 2027, then I wondered what would happen. So we had to go through this first shift that was the pandemic in 2020. And now that we're so close to the solar plexus mutation, okay, we have to see the mirror of it, which is the spleen. The spleen is all based on survival. So I believe, this is just my belief from what I've seen, from what I've studied, from what I'm witnessing, that this is why we are going into this more survival state. We're all going to go through it individually and then collectively. This is why a lot of people are losing a lot of their benefits, the SNAP benefits, their health care. And it's going to take a community, a smaller knit community, for us to be able to help each other. And I think we need to realize that change is here. And we need to realize that we're going to have to start supporting each other in new and different ways. So my question for you is, what are you confessing today?